When you're starting out in the whole online world of business, it's often overwhelming and confusing, which leaves you in a state of analysis paralysis, not knowing which actions to take next, and leads you to question, is this really the right move to make? Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video, I'm going to be taking you through what I've learned by making 40K per month online. Please, if you haven't already, go sign up for the live event. I am super excited about it and want to see you all there. If you register below, you will receive a lot of free goodies, and with that said, let's get right into the video. Now, there is a debate on this, but a lot of people will say you need to build SOPs before doing your outreach and focusing on client acquisition. To me, this isn't true. Let me explain. When you're starting out, you don't know shit. Really, it's true. You don't know anything. So how do you expect to build systems that work? You can't. Just like I can't go into SpaceX and help build a rocket. Sales is a vital part of every business. Once you have the foundations, i.e. your niche, market research, and your offer, all you need to be focusing on is outreach. The more outreach you do, the more meetings you book. The more meetings you book, the more clients you sign. Once you have those clients, then and only then do you start building your SOPs. For example, I was able to scale to 40K in 30 days because within a few days I had 5 or 6 different ad campaigns that worked for my clients. So what did I do? When I signed up a new client, I used what worked. I copy and pasted, hence why when I signed up a new client, I could get their ads up and running in less than 30 minutes. It was fast and efficient, but I didn't focus on that until I had clients. You follow me? When you have around 3 to 5 clients, this is when I would start building the SOPs out. It's boring work. Trust me, it isn't fun, but it is what's needed. Maybe you've been in the position before where you haven't built out a certain SOP and then you have to go back to step 1 and you're frustrated because it takes you 2 hours rather than 20 minutes. Also, don't think you need to build them out all at once. You'll do it gradually as you need them. So don't stress too much about this and spend all of your time on it in the beginning. As James Clear said, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. This quote has stuck with me for over 2 years and I want you to remember it. It's like when you're dining in a Michelin star restaurant, everything is perfect, seamless, and you think, wow, the whole experience was just out of this world. It's because they have systems in place for everything. And I mean everything. When I was working at the #1 restaurant in Australia, we would have a certain way to fold a cloth, to wipe the bench, and to set up a cutting board. Everything down to the last detail was designed for efficiency, cleanliness, which led to a better outcome. I didn't fully get it at the time. Like, why does it matter how I set up my cutting board with my knives? And why can't I just chop a vegetable and then be done with it? It's the same thing with your agency. I hate to say it, but the money is made in the mundane tasks. When you're starting an agency, it shouldn't be fun. It shouldn't be very exciting. The idea might be, but the work isn't. This isn't glamorous. People see the highlight reels, but it's not all true. You need to learn to love the boring work. Stop focusing on the website, the name, the logo, the design, because that's fun. You need to scrape data and do outreach. Remember, the tasks that will move your agency forward are boring. And if you find yourself having a lot of fun, then chances are you're focusing on the wrong things. You need to be consistently showing up each and every day. People underestimate this. How do you become a master at something? You show up day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it. I can only relate this to the chefing world. Do you think the world's best restaurants and the best chefs get there by slacking off, having days off, or just being lazy? No, it takes discipline. We work 5 days a week in the kitchen from 7:30 a.m. till midnight every single day. No breaks, no rest. Well, I mean, sometimes we had a 5-minute break, but we would stand. You show up every single day ready to dominate. You must live and breathe it. Put your head down, shut up, focus, and do what needs to be done. If you do this consistently, you will look back in 2 years' time and you'll be making 50, 60, 100K per month and think, wow, I did it. Consistency beats talent when talent doesn't work. It doesn't happen overnight. Dedicating yourself for a few years is nothing in the long run. If you're under 25, then you have time. Imagine in 2 years' time, right? 2 years from now, you have a successful business. You're making money, you're traveling. 2 years really isn't a long time. Don't think, just do. This is what I got told by my first chefing mentor in the kitchen at 15. I would constantly be thinking about things, overthinking it, and just overcomplicating the whole process. And don't think just do is all about completing the task. Okay, you need to set this ad up. You may have thoughts like, oh, well, what objective? What's this? What about the targeting? All these things hinder you. Your brain isn't always your friend. If you don't know what's going to work, good. Try it all out and learn. Try keep your mind clear. It's why each day I write a to-do list so I know here are my tasks, here's what I need to get done. No questions, follow the list. Become a robot like that. Complete it, cross it off, simple, move on to the next thing. I hate to say it, but the biggest obstacle in your way is yourself. Yep. The biggest thing holding you back from making the money that you want is yourself. Not always your limiting beliefs, because for me anyway, I knew that I could do it and I was confident, but it's your habits, your daily actions. The world is against you. Social media consumption, the dopamine hits that you get from it all destroy you and your chances of success. This means you must have the discipline and focus on what needs to be done and not allow yourself to get distracted by anything or anyone else. Once again, if you do want to join me on the live free training, register below. You're going to receive a lot of free goodies. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.